Trusts are great for privacy. Sometimes people are very private and they don't want their knowledge of their assets or who receives their assets to be public, because when you have a will and after you pass away, it's submitted to surrogate's court, and it's a public record. It's part of court. So as I mentioned, these things work great when they are funded. All right, what does that mean? Think of it as like an envelope or a bowl, right? It becomes a vessel, your trust, and it works great when you fill it. It's more meaningful when there are assets in there so that you can follow out the terms. But if you just draft a document and don't retitle your assets, so instead of just having your accounts in the name of Stephanie Keating, now it's the Stephanie Keating Revocable Trust. My bank account is retitled, my brokerage account is retitled, maybe the real property is retitled. So now you've funded the asset by retitling it, and now it will function and work, and you can carry out the terms of a trust. Super important. Essentially, you're kind of doing some probate work now, right? So it's a matter of, do you want to do the work now, or do you want to do the work later? Because after you pass, if you didn't do a revocable trust and you had a will, so you had an account just in your individual name, then it goes to probate. And then the probate is the process of retitling. You marshal everything, and then you go from Stephanie to the estate of Stephanie, right? So, and then from that, then you distribute to the beneficiary. So it's kind of like you're doing that work now with a revocable trust, right? That's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other, right? So again, it does provide a seamless transition upon death or disability, and it's used in conjunction with the pour-over will. So what's a pour-over will? Like the name suggests, it says that anything that I forget to retitle, I'm going to pour it into my will. It's going to be paid and distributed into your will. So you have to do a probate just to get it to go in, right? Maybe there's a new asset. Maybe you forgot that you had stock in Computer Share that you bought, 30 years ago. Maybe, unfortunately, because as part of your death, there was an accident, and then there's a personal injury settlement that's coming that would be payable to your estate, then that would go in as well. Okay, so this is a great backstop to capture so that any asset that wasn't retitled in the name of the trust will still be treated that way.